gentlemen, welcome to WWE News, episode 258. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the video. Brandon here, and welcome back to another episode of WWE News and Rumors. Okay, so my life's crazy right now, so I made my video schedule like, whatever. It's like I'm doing like a video every other day instead of like every day like I want to, but this is going to be changing here soon, I promise. But just a lot of hard work's going on in the channel behind the scenes right now that you guys aren't seeing. But here's an actual video you can see. So I'm going to shut up and we're going to talk about some awesome WWE news and rumors. So here we go. The first news story. So the first news story is about the best in the world, CM Punk. So this one's pretty cool. So CM Punk cut a wrestling promo, kind of, in a way. So he did a best in the world promo. It was for NASCAR, actually. If you don't know what NASCAR is, it's like stock car racing, I guess was the proper term. Anyway, they race cars, right? And it's a big, huge thing in the United States or whatever. And they had CM Punk actually do like a little best in the world promo for the thing. I mean, I think it's on their like YouTube channel. Go to check it out. But he's just like, he has like his hoodie up and it cuts like very dark in the room, and it's just like his hoodie and just like CM Punk all over again. It's like, oh my god, this is really cool to see. But I don't know if this. I don't want to be one of those people. Oh, he did this for NASCAR. That means he's coming back to WWE. That means he's going to be in AEW or whatever. I don't think that means anything. It's just kind of cool to see this, and I just thought I would share with you guys so you guys could go check it out for yourself. So just go to YouTube and type in like CM Punk NASCAR, and I'm sure it'll be the first thing. But yeah, so I just want to share that because I thought that was pretty cool. All right, the next news story. The next news story is about Fox, and as we all know, Fox is going to be the new home of SmackDown here coming in October. So currently they're actually testing out brand new cameras to use for SmackDown. So SmackDown is going to be like amazing quality. It's going to be like you're right there with them. If you're watching it, I guess, on a proper way to see the camera the right way, because I don't think they're going to see it the right way on just like a traditional like cable thing. You have to have like something special, or you have to have a special kind of cable. It can't just be like the one you screw right into the TV or whatever. But anyway, they're testing out new cameras. I mean, WWE looks pretty good now, but maybe it'll even look even better with these like bajillion-dollar cameras. But yeah, Fox is testing out new cameras to use with SmackDown. So those were actually the only few news stories I had to talk to you guys about today. So now we're gonna jump into my catchphrase, which is on a juice box, on a t-shirt, on my merch store. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all the news stories. And now we're gonna talk about some juicy rumors. So the first rumor is about Braun Strowman. So if you guys haven't noticed, like Braun Strowman, his like role in the WWE has slowly like been dropping down. It's like, what the hell? You were like up there right for the title. You were like wrestling Brock Lesnar for the title, and now you're just doing like nothing really like important. What the hell is going on? Well, obviously he had like a few mistakes he made at WrestleMania, a few botches at WrestleMania, which made Vince be like, okay, let's slow your roll a little bit. Maybe you need a little bit more time or whatever. But it looks like he may be working through an injury. It doesn't look like his knees are in the best condition, so he's kind of trying to wrestle through that. I don't know if at some point he's just going to have to be like, all right, I have to stop. I have to get like surgery. I'm going to have to be gone for a month, or I can't be wrestling on this. I gotta wait. I think at some point Braun's going to have to be like, all right, I got to stop for a minute. But yeah, that's why Braun Strowman isn't like in the main event kind of thing right now, is because he's injured, and I guess backstage his image is still not the best with Vince. I mean, this is a rumor. We don't know if any of this is true. All I know is like his knees are not looking like they're in the best condition right now. All right, the next rumor is about Paul Heyman and Eric Bischoff running the show. So if you don't know, Paul Heyman is going to be the brand new director of Monday Night Raw, and Eric Bischoff is going to be the brand new director of Friday Night SmackDown. Right now it's Tuesday SmackDown Live, but when it changes, but I think he's still like they're going to step him up like while it's still on USA Network or whatever. But basically, this rumor is saying they're not just going to be given their like new roles. So like if we watch Raw on Monday, it's not going to look like a totally different show, because instead of just them being like, all right, it's your show or whatever. And I don't know what their role actually is. Like obviously Vince has to approve everything, so ultimately Vince is still making the decisions. But this isn't going to change anything. And by director, I don't know if this means, because director can mean multiple things. Like in a producing sense, that just means that they just make sure the show like runs smoothly, and like they kind of help the wrestlers kind of get into the character or whatever. But like all the director could also mean they do that as well as they're in the creative coming up with stuff. And I think they might be with creative, hopefully, because they're brilliant minds. Hopefully they're with the creative. But anyway, the rumor is saying they're slowly going to transition them into the roles. They're not just going to give the show. They're just going to slowly start giving them a little bit of control instead of just giving them full control. right away, which kind of sucks. Like, they know what they're doing. These aren't like little kids like just playing with toys that don't know what they're doing. Like, they know what they're doing. Just give the show, just walk away. End of story. But that's just my opinion there. All right, the next rumor. The next rumor does not surprise me, not even a little bit. So basically, WWE, they have canceled quite a few shows in November. So if you were planning to go to a show in November, make sure you go on WWE's website and look at the new list of shows to make sure they didn't cancel your event. And if they did, hopefully they reschedule it for another time, or at least you can get a refund or something. So basically, they canceled a bunch of shows in November. The reason for this, we talked about this a few news episodes ago. I don't know if you guys watched it. But Saudi Arabia, their shows, they have requested to always be on a Friday night, right? And there's a problem there because they have another live show they have to do called SmackDown. And they have a deal with Fox where SmackDown's moving to Friday nights. So one of these things have to be figured out what they're doing. So they're kind of like trying to shift things around and try to figure it out. So that's why they're canceling some shows. I'm not too sure if they're still going to try to do both live on Friday and just kind of split up the roster, or maybe they're going to go ahead and tape that SmackDown so that SmackDown isn't live. I don't know. But my old catchphrase here, we're just going to have to wait and see. All right, the next rumor. The next rumor kind of sucks for all of the 205 Live fans. So this is, I mean, it's a rumor, so it could, like, there's that sliver that it might not be true. I mean, I don't want to say it's a sliver. 50-50. Could be true, could not be true. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. That's always been, like, my kind of, like, saying here in the rumor section of the videos. But it looks like WWE, they are going to be canceling 205 Live because the ratings absolutely suck. Like, they suck. People don't stay in the arena, and it's not even in the top 10 things for WWE in the whole, like, week on the network, which sucks for a live show, like the live. So they realized this, and the rumor going around right now is 205 Live will be canceled before the end of the year. So we don't know when that could be. It might not be till the actual end of the year, until like December or something. The rumor is 205 Live is slowly going to be like phased out before the end of the year. Okay, the next rumor. The next rumor is about Sasha Banks. So Sasha Banks has been offered a contract. As we all know, there's been a little bit of tension with Sasha Banks and the WWE or whatever, and apparently she had a private meeting with Vince, which kind of helped some of the issues. And she was offered this giant contract, and obviously this is a rumor. It could not be true. It could be true. I don't know. But the rumor is she was offered this multi-year contract, and like Vince has recently been trying to sign the wrestlers to contracts more than 5 years because he doesn't want the wrestlers going to AEW because AEW, we got to keep you here, we got to lock you down, we got to keep you in prison. So basically, he offered her. We don't know how much money it's for. All we know is it was more than $1 million, and that is not per year. That is for the entire contract that she has to split it up, or they split it up, or whatever, however they do it. But all we know is this is for probably more than 5 years, and we know it's 100% it's more than $1 million. It could be $1 million, it could be $2 million, it could be $3 million. We don't know, but we know it's more than $1 million. But she hasn't taken it yet. She might take it, or she might be like, no, I'm done with this. I'm going to AEW. AEW is going to offer me more money anyway, and I don't care about the money. I just want to be happy. I just want to like perform to the best of my ability or whatever. I don't know what Sasha would do. If I was Sasha, personally, I would just like wait out to the end of my contract, see how WWE goes. If it gets better, then great. If not, then AEW, you always have that option there. All right, the next rumor. The next rumor might piss some people off. Let me just be honest. So, Undertaker is back, and he's actually going to be doing a few matches before WrestleMania, so he doesn't... Their idea with having him wrestle, like, some random pay-per-views, like, he's wrestling Extreme Rules, which is, like, traditionally a small pay-per-view, like, it's a smaller pay-per-view, and normally you wouldn't have these big stars there. Normally, like, SummerSlam, Rumble, Survivor Series is when you would bring the big stars out. But he's wrestling at Extreme Rules, and he's also going to be wrestling, it looks like, at SummerSlam. But anyway, their idea behind this is just to knock off any ring rust for WrestleMania 36. So the WrestleMania 36 match is absolutely wonderful or whatever. Theory should work good or whatever. Undertaker's never really like been like pathetic in the ring, I don't think. Like maybe he's slowing down a little bit at times, but he's picked right back up, I believe. But anyway, this is gonna piss some people off. This is the part that's gonna piss some people off. His opponent for SummerSlam, the rumor opponent for The Undertaker at SummerSlam is going to be Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin is who they're choosing to face The Undertaker at SummerSlam. That's a rumor. Could be true, could not be true. We're just going to have to wait and see. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's that part of the video. Unfortunately, this is going to be the final news story, the final rumor, the final thing I'm talking about inside of this video. So, SmackDown is moving to Friday nights. It's moving to Fox. It's still going to be live, but they're dropping the live because it's just like Raw isn't called Raw Live. Why is SmackDown called SmackDown Live? It doesn't make any sense. So it's just Raw and SmackDown now. They're both live. One's on Monday night, one's on Friday night. Everything's back to normal, and I like it. Monday night is Monday Night Raw, and then Friday Night SmackDown. I like it. But anyway, this is a rumor about when they start getting going on Fox. So Fox wants SmackDown to be a really, really big deal. And by the way, they still have to have that meeting where they're going to discuss some changes, because Fox is very upset with WWE, because WWE promised that ratings would be higher than they've ever been. But yet they're making the dumbest decisions in the world. They're making the riskiest decisions when they don't need to be making risky decisions right now. Anyway, Fox wants to bring legitimacy back to the WWE. They want to bring it back to SmackDown. They want to treat this as an actual sport. They don't want it to be like, oh, sports entertainment. They want to be like, this is an athletic sport. This is a real sport. And they want to have celebrities going to every episode. There want to be celebrities in the crowd. They want to have I don't know if they want celebrity hosts or whatever. And they also want big name wrestlers who haven't shown up in a while or can draw really good. And one of those names that they really, really want, I don't know if he's going to be wrestling, but at least there to just bring in the ratings, really. The name is The Rock. So they want The Rock to come back for at least a SmackDown. They're saying probably be the first SmackDown after they move to Fox, the first SmackDown in Los Angeles, just because The Rock's usually in Los Angeles. So that's what they're planning to do. The Rock, I don't think they'd have a wrestling match. I think they're just doing it for ratings. But that's just one of the names. They have a million other things planned, which we can talk about in other episodes. But yeah, The Rock, SmackDown, first SmackDown Los Angeles. Looks like The Rock. They're trying to get in there. I don't know if he'll do it, but we will just have to wait and see. So there you guys have it. That is this episode of WWE News and Rumors. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, of course, make sure to give this video a like. If you're on the channel, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to go down to the comment section, the wonderful comment section, and leave some comments about what you thought about everything I talked about in this video, and we can have a little discussion down there. We'll be down there replying to you guys and doing the weird little heart thing that YouTube has on the new features or whatever. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you want to help support the channel, you want to help keep the channel going stronger than ever, there is Patreon and there's my merch store. Those are the two best ways. Also, you can use my code in SeatGeek if you're looking to buy some tickets for any kind of show. Literally, anything you need a ticket for, SeatGeek probably has a ticket. You just use my code, which is just my last name. It's code Hodge, and you save, I forget what it is. I think it's $20. I'm sorry, I'm doing a horrible job with this. But you just save quite a bit of money, and you help out the channel at the same time. So it's a win-win, and I appreciate if you guys check it out. And if you can't do any of those things, don't worry. Still love you all. Still appreciate you all. Thank you guys for watching, and make sure to comment down below, and we can interact down below a little bit. But thanks for watching, and I will shut the hell up because I'm rambling at this point, and you guys have a wonderful life to get back to that you don't need to be here on the channel, or you could just binge watch my videos. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next video.